Hello, my loves. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time here, my name is Lizzie, and here we talk about spirituality, angels, quantum healing, and so much more. So, if any of that is of interest to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, because I post videos weekly, and I'm here to help you navigate your spiritual journey. Today, I am going to be talking about how to manifest abundance, prosperity, and wealth into your life, especially because there's been so many blessings that have flowed into my life. And because it is happening for me, it can happen for you too. I have manifested such an abundant life, and I am so grateful, which is why I want to share my advice with you all so that you can get to that abundant frequency too and receive all those blessings that are rightfully yours. Your birthright is to be abundant. Abundance is your birthright. Okay, now let's get into it. For my very first tip, when it comes to manifesting abundance, prosperity, and wealth into your life, it is to heal your relationship with money. Ask yourself, what are your limiting beliefs around money? Do you believe that you are truly worthy of abundance? Do you believe that you have to save, and that there's a lack of money in general? And what was the environment for you like growing up? Did you hear any phrases from your parents, such as, we don't have enough money, we can't afford that, we can't buy this? Realizing that these are all, in fact, contributing to the limiting beliefs that you have today. And when you get to the root of where your limiting beliefs are coming from, that is when you can bring it to light. Once you are aware of what your limiting beliefs are, I recommend writing these down so that you can truly, clearly see that these are just limiting beliefs and they're all lodged in your subconscious mind. Knowing that your subconscious mind contributes to 90% of what you manifest in physical reality is also huge. So if your limiting beliefs are taking up all this space, that's probably why it's blocking abundance from flowing your way. The next step would be to rewire your beliefs, your limiting beliefs around money, to ones that actually serve you. And this is one of the most beautiful things about being human, is that we actually have the power to rewire our subconscious mind to work for us, choosing to create new neural thought patterns that benefit us, recognizing that abundance is everywhere, and also understanding, what does abundance mean to you? Does it mean financial freedom, peaceful mornings? For me, that is very abundant. Having peaceful mornings, slow mornings where I can really drop in and have my cacao, or for you, it might be tea or coffee. That is true luxury to me. Getting to a place where I don't have to be in that hustle mode all the time, that is abundance to me. Once you get a better understanding of what abundance means to you and how that feels for you, then ask yourself, how can I get into this frequency? For example, is it getting up earlier so that you can fill up your own cup and have those slower mornings, getting into that vibrational frequency that way? Or is it getting some flowers for yourself every week, and every time you see those flowers, you feel so abundant, you feel wonderful, and it is lifting up your vibration as well? Or treating yourself to a massage every month. Whatever it is, there is no right or wrong way, as long as the intention is there and you are taking aligned action. Now, when it comes to rewiring your subconscious mind, affirmations are a big part of creating new neural pathways, new belief systems, and are also my favorite form of manifestation. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that in a previous video, but they are very powerful. The things that you hear, do, and say each day contribute to the health of your subconscious. So how can you use affirmations to work for you? Well, if a limiting belief ever comes up, I want you to recognize this as a limiting belief. Recognize that you have the power to shift this belief and then affirm to yourself a statement, something that feels better for you, that's going to increase your vibration to a more abundant frequency. It could be, money flows into my life in creative ways. Money loves me and I love money right back. I am a magnet to money. The more that you do this, the more these old beliefs that don't serve you are going to fade. And these new beliefs that actually do serve you will take up more room in your subconscious mind and become your new core beliefs. Reality will reflect back to us what we believe. What we believe, we will perceive. So it's just a matter of time before the universal energies catch up to your belief systems and will reflect back to you abundance and also bring abundance into your life. You also don't have to wait until a limiting belief comes up for you to use affirmations. Affirmations will always serve you, and you can use them at any time of the day. Now that we've got our minds in check, it's important for our actions to align with that. So integrating this abundant version of you, embodying this new abundant version of you, cultivating an abundant mindset, and letting this actually take place in your physical reality. Is fear or is your lack mentality preventing you from actually spending money on things that actually contribute to you being in a higher vibration or you investing in yourself in some way? There is a universal law of giving and receiving, which means that we are actively engaging with the universe, creating that flow for abundance to flow in. A dance of giving and taking. This allows for that flow to take place and also allows for the universal energies to work for us as well. This doesn't mean to spend your money mindlessly. It means to spend your money mindfully. And I think that there's two sides of the spectrum here. Sometimes we will see people that are just spending all their money and they're like, oh my gosh, why do I not have any money left? I've been spending it on all these things. I thought I was cultivating an abundant mindset. No, there is also the intention behind it as well. Knowing how to take care of your finances is also really, really an important part of being able to receive that abundance to flow into your life. And then we see the other side of the spectrum where the dogs are barking right now too. So they're like, yeah, this is true. This is true. We see the other side of the spectrum where people are so scared to spend their money and they're like, oh my gosh, well, what if XYZ happens in the future? What if I do need all this money? And they don't see their funds increasing while they're still saving money. And they're like, well, why am I feel like I'm taking care of my money, but they're not having that abundance flow their way because they're not contributing to the universal law of giving and receiving. So it's about finding harmony with that abundant mindset. Another big tip that I have when it comes to manifesting abundance into your life is being generous. The energy of generosity will attune you to the vibrational frequency of abundance because instead of being selfish, you are being selfless, asking yourself, what can I do for another instead of what can they do for me? And this doesn't mean going out and buying a bunch of different things for people. It's about being generous with your love. How can you share your love with another? Is it showing appreciation to someone, sending somebody that you love a text about remembering something kind they did for you at a time and just wanting to show your appreciation again, or baking cookies for someone that you love, writing a letter to somebody that you love as well, buying flowers for your neighbor, surprising your neighbor with something that can light up someone's day. That is being generous with your spirit. And also remembering that the universe takes note of your intentions and your actions, and what you give, you will always receive back to you tenfold. It's just a matter of time before that energy makes its way back to you. And lastly, my final piece of advice, which really just goes hand in hand with what I was just talking about as well, it is to be of service. What can you do to be of service to humanity? How can you share your gifts with the world? How can you share your light with the world? Are you in alignment with your soul's purpose? Your purpose is always going to involve contributing your energy to the collective in a way that lights you up inside. Ask yourself, what is it that you can do more of that feels good in your heart? Because when your heart feels good, you show up as your highest self for others too, which then just creates more light in the world in general. Maybe once a month you can volunteer at a community cleanup, or maybe you can contribute to a community fridge for the unhoused, something that also just feels really, really good in your heart to do. This helps elevate your frequency to love, to generosity, to being of service. And in turn, you will receive and reap the rewards that come with being in that energy. All right, everybody, that is a wrap for this video. I hope that you enjoyed hearing my advice on how to manifest abundance, prosperity, and wealth into your life. I hope that these tips work miracles for you. And if you have any questions or any thoughts, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you're interested in me creating an abundance affirmations track, please let me know as well. Before I let you all go, I do have an exciting announcement to share. I will be hosting a retreat here in beautiful Bali with my co-host Bridget Panetta from August 7th to August 12th of 2025. This is going to be during the Lionsgate portal, one of the most highest vibrational frequency times of the year. This retreat will be at a beautiful, beautiful villa. There will be cacao ceremonies, breath work, shadow work. This theme is really about reclaiming your power and releasing what no longer serves you. There's also going to be group Reiki healing, spiritual development, excursions, nourishing food. It is truly, truly magical. It's going to be a magical time. If you are interested in joining this beautiful retreat, you can apply in the link below. There's going to be an application form. And this is something that you would like to attend, and I will share more details once we receive your application. There is limited availability with this trip, so if this is something that feels in alignment for you, I do recommend claiming your spot as soon as possible. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an Instagram message at LizzieQ, which is just my name, and I'll make sure to get back to you as well. Okay, everybody, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I am sending you all so much love and so much light. May blessings and miracles flow your way today and every day. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.